What's up, ladies? Man, tell me why I'm looking like vintage Wiz Khalifa, like the Christian OJ Wiz Khalifa. You feel me? Like, yeah. Anyways, man, look. The one thing I realized is that you could get away with anything. It's all about how you do it. Everything is about how you do it. All right, and the way that you can get better at doing any specific thing is by doing a little bit of research about strategy and also being, I don't know if I think the word is like polite, but it's closer to being formal. If you look into how you can do things in a formal way, you'll be able to do it well. All right, and I'll give you an example. Recently, when I was at one of the places that I collect checks, the person that was there was listening to some music that was loud. And at that time, to be honest with you, I didn't really want to hear music. And in a lot of cases, people don't know how to navigate this situation. They will get angry inside their mind, or if they decide to ask, there might be some energy, some emotion behind it. The way I did it is I said respectfully, do you think that we can turn the music down a bit? There's something that I'm trying to focus on right now. Now, from there, the person that was, in the places, different places where you collect checks at sometimes, there is, somebody might be a manager or whatever type thing. And from there, he would took it a little bit like, oh, what do you mean? Like, why? Type of situation. But I just kept it very respectful, very formal, the way that you can do it. And long story short is that I got the result that I wanted. So, even in the same way, in this game of corporate America, one of the things that a man has to recognize is how you can be forceful, but also respectful, and also, I don't know if the word is polite. I don't know if the right word is the word polite, but I think it's like you have to know how to be assertive, but also respectful. Because as a man, especially as a man of color, your presence is, in some ways, it's already off the top, not startling, but it's just, there's already emotional energy just based off your presence for certain people, for a lot of people in certain cases. So it takes having the maximum level of emotional awareness, the maximum level of understanding how to be formal in order for you to navigate certain rooms. In fact, I'll venture to say this, that a lot of what people experience as racism now, 2025, there are still people, there are still people that are racist, of course, duh, right? But the thing is that in a large number of cases, what people experience as racism is really just them not understanding how to navigate in certain rooms, them not understanding how to navigate in certain situations. This is what it is. And it don't mean that you're less than. It just means that you don't have experience. It just means that you don't have experience. The same way that somebody that might live in the corporate suburbs, they might not know how to navigate the type of situations that you know how to navigate. Situations that involve maybe some tension, that involves maybe some authority needing to be laid down. They may not know how to handle those type of situations. So what I'm saying that to say is it come down to experience. It's not necessarily that somebody is better than you. It's just that they have experience. They have practice. Some of these people have coaches for some of the things that you're experiencing. I remember this one time I saw on some social media platform this CEO, some sort of executive. He was talking about the importance of cadence in the boardroom. So from there, he gave a short little spiel. He was talking about how important cadence is, and I'm telling you, the first time he was talking, he was just talking at a regular cadence. Then from there, he switched on like to an intentional boardroom cadence with playing with the tonality, and you could really feel how that experience, how that skill can actually shift the power in a boardroom if you don't have experience with it. So you might think this is how these people are. Why am I being intimidated? They have boardroom tactics, boardroom practice, while you don't. And some people might feel like they are, I don't want to say less than, or some people may feel like they are being, it's just that the information, the skills that they have is not the skills that you have. So what I'm telling you is that you could gain those skills all based off of research, learning how, learning the tactics. And one of the greatest tactics that you can use is being respectful in your talking. Respectfully. you could almost you could almost get away with saying the